Hi, this is Ant from Speakerstack Music. Today's video is video 3 of a sequence of videos which are going to focus on building a song from scratch. In the last video we looked at adding in some drums, some beats into the song. In today's video we're just going to add a little bit more rhythm texture into the song on top of those beats. So video 3 is going to be just looking at additional rhythm texture that we can add into the song. So we've got the Ableton introductory song that we were working on last time. We've got the drum track there. And I'm going to go and drop in another MIDI track. I'm just going to drag across into that position there because I just want to collect all the rhythm together. I'm going to rename that. Rhythm, because we're going to drop in some additional rhythm into that. So really what I'm looking for is just something that's going to give some extra texture to various sections of the song, just to add a little bit more kind of flavour into the mix. We've already got quite a solid beat and we will play around with that as we progress, but I'm looking for something like a shaker or something like that to drop in. So rather than actually drop in a full kit, if you remember in the last video, I talked about the fact that you can build up rhythm sections, drum kits from scratch, adding in each individual part of the drum kit into the song. We've already got a full kit in that first channel that we've labelled drums. But rather than add in a second full kit and just use part of it that kind of relates to that kind of shaker instrument that we might be looking for, I'm going to go to the samples section, which I've got open here. And these are individual parts of the kit, or individual rhythm sounds, or individual sample sounds, or synth sounds. And I'm going to add in a shaker live vinyl and preset into that particular channel track that we've got set up as rhythm. Now, because we don't have a full kit being dropped in there, we need to tell Ableton that we're dropping in an individual sound within a kit. So we still need to put the kind of the template for the kit into that track. So before we drop in the shaker live vinyl sound, I'm just going to click on the instruments, and you click on impulse and just drag and drop that across into the rhythm track. And what you can see that's done now is that's given you the instrument template at the bottom. So you're telling Ableton that you're going to be creating an impulse drum kit, but what you haven't told it is what individual parts of the drum kit you want to actually put in the kit. And we're not going to put a full kit in, as I've just explained. We're just going to drop in something to give it a bit more rhythm and texture. So we've got the impulse drum kit template in there. We go back to the samples. And in previous tracks, I've used this preset, which is called Shaker Live Vinyl, quite a lot. So I'm going to use this again and just drop that in. So what you do is you hover on it, drag and drop it into the first part of the kit there. So what we're telling Ableton there is that you're adding in one part of this second drum kit, but we're not going to add anything more in because we just want the shaker. Okay, so now we've got that in, we can go back to the way that we worked last time in terms of building the sound up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some shaker, but I'm not going to add it in throughout the track. I'm going to drop it in on the choruses. So I'm going to click on the chorus and create a clip in that first part of the chorus, and I'm going to add some shaker in just to give it a bit more substance, and I'm going to put it on the on beat. So we've clicked on the draw icon up there, so we're all good to go now and actually draw that rhythm in, which I'm going to put in there. And I think let's just see how that sounds. So we click on the chorus section of the song on the arrow on the right hand side here. There you go. So you can just see that it's just starting to fill the sound out a little bit more in the choruses. I'm just going to stop it for the second. Let's just audition it and just see how that sounds with the build up, and then dropping straight into the chorus with that additional shaker in. There we go. Okay, so it's starting to kind of fatten out the sound a little bit. We can play around with that as we progress, but at the moment we just want to get that instrument, that additional instrument in there, which we've now called. Now actually I think I'm going to rename that as actually shaker, so we know what it is. And it also means that if we do add any additional rhythm bits in as we progress the song, we know what relates to what. So we've got that on the chorus. I'm going to drop that into the second chorus by copy and pasting, and I think I'm going to drop it into the middle 8, and then we'll drop it into the final chorus. So we're just starting to decide how we want to position it in that particular part of the song. The other thing I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to pan the sound just a little bit to the left, just to give it a bit more space in the mix. So if we just go back to one of the choruses and play that and see how it sounds. So now we've got the shaker coming out in the left-hand part of that kind of stereo mix. So we can move that around and just play with the sound and decide where we want it. But yeah, I'm just going to have it a little bit off to the left there, just to give a bit more texture, but create a bit more space for it on the left-hand side of the song. Let's just stop that there. Fantastic. So that's the end of the video. It was quite a short one, but we're just going to literally drop in an additional bit of rhythm into the song, which we've done. We've called it Shaker. We've created a new channel, new track. We've got it in the choruses. We can play around that as we move forward, but it's just starting to give the song a bit more texture. So in the next video, we're going to be starting to put a bit more melody in the track, and we're going to be adding some bass synthesizer notes into it, just to create a bit more melody and start to give the song a bit more of that kind of melodic structure. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, and if you want to subscribe to the channel to get obviously notified of future videos, because obviously this is going to be a video 3 of a sequence of videos where we're actually building a song from scratch. That will be fantastic. So see you in the next video.